Man, so
Episode 25.
episode 25, man. Shaun, what's up, baby?
Ajidon. Episode 25.
T.
What's up?
All right, man. So, I got to give you a proper introduction, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce my homegirl, longtime friend, one of Colorado's most consistent rappers, one of Colorado's most standout people. She's been in the scene for the longest. I remember when I first seen her, I was like, who the hell is this tall ass white girl? But since then, I know exactly who the fuck this tall ass white girl is. She been doing her thing. She's still doing her motherfucking thing. Got a motherfucking show premiering pretty soon on
TLC.
TLC,
Today.
yup.
Today's
Today's the airing day.
the day.
Yep.
Ah shit, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome my homegirl, Terry Legato. What's going on, Terry?
Hi everyone.
Give me some.
Give me some. You know what? You see me switch real quick?
Yeah, that was impressive. I thought it was gonna be the same hand, but
No, I had to think quick. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Think quick.
that's a
Battle
skill.
You don't
Or
want to miss the
instincts.
high five. I'm already white. White people miss high fives all the time.
They do.
And you gotta represent.
That's knowledgeable of you. I appreciate that in you.
So nope, not on camera. Not when it's forever.
So Terry,
Yeah.
how you been, man?
I've been really good.
Yeah?
Been really good. Been growing a lot, elevating a lot. You know, I've been good. Been getting in touch with being a better mom. Just holding down the household, working.
Okay.
I'm in HVAC now, and I also am getting back into the battle rap scene.
You getting back into battle rap?
Yeah.
next month.
Yeah, next month, October 17th, at your mom's house against the one and only PG, Poetic Genius.
Okay. I
Yeah.
forgot there's a place called Your Mom's House. I almost
Yeah.
thought you was insulting me for a minute. I was like,
We
how
asked her permission. She
How
said
the
it was
fuck you
fine.
know my mama stay? But anyway, okay. No, that's dope, man. What was I about to say? Now you got to go against that one bitch. She been going viral when the one white girl, she be freestyling. She be like, so now when I go and when I you ever seen
No,
this?
who are you talking about?
You have to you'll have to add the clip in somehow so we can see it.
I forgot what the fuck she said, man. She's like, but when I fix this and you fix that. Oh, she funny. You gotta tell that bitch up. But,
Yeah, you gotta at least give me a name so we can.
yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I
so
wish I knew too.
We'll
Horrible
figure it out.
timing. Cause I didn't know you was going back into battle rap. I would have researched.
Yeah, I am. I'm
the
going
shit out
back
this
into
bitch.
that. Yeah, I'm going back. I will not battle a lady though. So I.
Why is that?
Are you on battle?
refuse.
What?
I've only battled men, and I will only battle men. I won't battle women.
Is that cause like the height? Is that like why? Like
No, it's just because I feel like
you
the
feel like you're
hip-hop
gonna be punking
industry-
bitches and shit?
No, the hip hop industry is so notorious for pinning women like against each other, beef with each other, things like that. And I just don't want to take the energy to be hateful, you know what I mean, towards, because it can get really grimy in battle rap and the angles depending on, you know, their style and what they're going to bring up about you. And it's just so nasty. So like men, it's different because I've been so used to them putting me down my whole life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Now
it's
battle rap.
like, you know, I don't care. Like they say whatever they say about me, but I
Are you
I
more
laugh.
comfortable then, rapping or battling against like a guy?
Oh yeah.
So-
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'd
thought
rather
at
battle a
first
guy.
thought you were saying you didn't want to get like forced into like an industry, you know, where they were like woman versus woman type of thing. You're more like wanted to prove that you can like battle against a guy, but you're just saying like
For like
a woman would be more
womanhood.
dangerous, a more
On some
dangerous opponent.
Sister
A
yah
woman
yah.
would be a way more dangerous opponent and would probably end up hurting my feelings even more. And I also don't want to take the time to put down a lady. You know, I want to uplift. If I would definitely do like a compliment battle against
Yeah.
a lady. Yeah, I would do that.
Is
A
it because-
compliment battle?
A compliment.
Have you seen
battle.
those?
Bitch,
I've
you
seen
look
it.
so nice.
Yes.
You had to say it twice. Oh shit, son. She
Yeah.
complimenting the shit out of son.
Yes, those are definitely a thing. I remember
Okay.
like back in 2013, I was doing a song with like King Tef and Johnny Rockets, And Chef Premier, I was talking to him about battle rap. I was like, I would love to do a battle where like we compliment people the whole time. And he like posted on Facebook like, Terry Legato says that she wants to do a compliment battle somebody, but compliment them the whole time like it was something taboo. And now it's like a real freaking thing.
Yeah.
It's like a real thing.
You
That's
gotta
good,
be
man.
good at it though, because otherwise it's real awkward to watch. Like,
Yeah, nah, yeah.
wanna,
It gotta
like,
be
throw
some
in,
nice
like,
ass compliments, son.
Some
or like a
comedic
just good,
jabs.
good rapper.
Comedic jabs. You know what I mean? Comedic stuff. Like one guy said that like because he was like fat and without his pants he looked like Winnie the Pooh. But it was a compliment battle, but he still like, you know, was still kind of dissing him like a little bit, but like lightheartedly. It's not like bringing up
okay.
your criminal history and
Now,
your
battle
mom
raps,
and,
I remember I
you know what
tried
mean?
battle rapping, and this nigga brought up how I used to piss in the bed. I was like, nigga, this nigga was getting intel from my mama and shit. My mom was selling me out and shit. Why the fuck would you tell him that?
I want to know what the bar sounded like. What did he rhyme it with?
I forgot, it was probably with like, knee or me or something. Then he had to pee. Like, God damn.
I think my favorite one was when Avatar said I look like Marlon Wayans from the White Chicks. And
Okay.
then he said, fuck a Terry Legato, her pussy's hairy and hollow, enough to carry a bottle of fucking cherry Moscato. I
have a
love
Damn.
wordplay. So it's an
I think I saw that,
insult,
too.
but yeah, that I was posting about
Yeah.
my opponents and the things that they've said about me.
Yeah.
And I think it's just it's delightful to know that someone took the time to write about you, good, bad, or otherwise, and then perform it in front of you and in front of other people, but they're talking about you. So whether it's bad or not, it's like, hell yeah, promote me, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
That was your take? Okay,
that's how I
because
feel
I
about
get
battle rap.
hurt. I'm ready to pull out a blade and shit.
And like
at some
battle
point
rap,
to the
too, if
battle
you-
rap.
Well, me
like
and
lose,
PG
it's hard
have
to come
like a
back.
history of like beefing with each other in the past, and he like burned my shirt on live. Like
That
a
son
shirt
of a
that his
bitch.
son of a bitch. Well, I felt like it's like so.
Fuck
what?
you,
Like,
PG.
You bought the shirt. Your girl bought the shirt. I think his girl bought the shirt or something. And he's standing outside on like a wood patio, by the way, dangerous. Why are you setting my shirt on fire around
Right.
wood?
Wait, did he just do this?
Fire
No,
hazard.
he did it like some years ago.
Okay.
And it was really funny to me because he had misunderstood what I had said online, which was because Jay Money was talking about his dead father. And I said, like, how disgusting was it that that's the best you could come up with is your dead daddy, you know? And I guess PG took it like I was taking Jay Money's side, and I wasn't. So he was really hurt, and so he's like burning my shirt on live and like being all upset. And I was like,
Yeah.
no, I was actually on your side. You know what I
He
mean?
sounds emotionally unstable.
Do you not know
But he got
PG?
some good
Oh,
raps though.
yeah.
He sounded because
His raps are phenomenal. Like
carry a
he's-
bottle of cherry Moscato.
No, he didn't say that. That was Avatar.
Oh, that was Avatar.
Yeah, I've never battled PG.
Oh, okay.
But you got-
Okay, these are
But
two
if you
different.
research PG, he's actually his wordplay is amazing. He was born in Mississippi, raised in Baltimore. He has a song with Charlie Clips, which
Okay.
is great. So I do bring up that a little bit in the battle too, because like I am good friends with Charlie Clips. I've interviewed him at the side 3. I got to play basketball with him. I owed him a bottle of 1738 at the end because I lost, and he beat me in slides at that.
What?
Yeah. But so we both have connections with Charlie Clips. He's judged some of my battles before. And so I'm, getting ready to be a reality TV star. And so, PG's on reality TV too, on Bags and Bodies. So,
Oh, yeah?
yeah, so I think
Okay.
we have a lot in common. But I think, I don't know, I'm just really excited to battle him because it's really going to, sharpen my pen. It's going to make me really dig deep and try to get good crowd reaction.
When was your
out
last
of
battle?
him.
When was your last battle?
My last battle, oh gosh, that was in Tampa in 2019. So it's been a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, and he's
Talk
been
about-
active this whole time.
Yeah.
PG's been active this whole time.
He's
is what
been
I'm saying. So it's
active.
like,
He's been
yeah,
active.
it's
So it's
going
like-
to be a tough.
It's
yeah.
tough. And I think, and this is, I was talking to a good friend of mine who's in battle rap, and they specifically said that, if you go in there and do what you do well, and PG does what he does well, well, then it'll just boil down to preference at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think I'm not, and by no means I said in the past, I'm not saying I'm a better battle rapper than PG. I'm saying that I have a different style and I have something else to offer that I think will go really well for the crowd and tell my story and be able to, you know, tap back into other avenues of performing arts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You get
Something tells me you got a better temperament than PG. So talk about his tantrums.
Temper tantrums.
Now he's easily angered and shit like that. Get in there. But okay, so where you from, Terry?
I was born in Thornton, and I was raised in like Westminster, Broomfield area.
Where? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Thornton, Westminster. So you was kind of in the suburbs a little bit growing up.
Yes.
How the hell you end up in the hood with all of us at the club rapping and shit?
Well, I was homeschooled in high school, and I watched a lot of BET. I was alone a
Shout
lot.
out to BET. BET will
Shout
do
out
it.
to BET. That was
BET will convert.
definite great addition to the cable package. And I would see music videos, and I would. The one thing I noticed that there wasn't like any girls that looked like me in the videos. The first time I ever saw girls that looked like me in those videos on BET was in 50 Cent in the club, and two white girls kind of kissed each other real quick, and they had braids. It's real quick.
Oh, so that was your first?
That was the first time I was like, oh, I could do this too. So we're in
Oh, okay.
there.
So it wasn't an
We're in
actual
there.
performer that you seen. It was just.
It's like the girls in the video.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was like, at first I thought, oh man, I'm gonna be in rap videos. So I'd make up dances and stuff.
Okay.
You know, I'd make up dances.
You wanted to be like a model or dancer type?
Video
Yeah.
vixen type of
Yeah.
deal. Okay.
I thought that would be so rad, and I would make up these dances. And I was a figure skater too, so I like to like make up figure skating, you know, little tricks and stuff with these hip hop ideas.
Oh
And
shit.
I really wanted to do hip hop on ice.
You
but at
was
the time,
innovative than a bitch. Okay, hold on. Y'all bitches need to step your game up. 'Cause that's where y'all fucking. Y'all ain't mixing figure skating in y'all shit, nigga. Y'all ain't incrementing goddamn ballet and goddamn motherfucking gymnastics in your twerking and shit. Goddamn, innovate your shit, man. So okay, go on. That's fine.
Yeah. So you know, I spent a lot of time, you know, identifying with this culture that seems so welcoming. And by the time, I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't even know that we had like a decent amount of black people in Colorado until I got my license and I started going east on I-70.
And it started going east on I-70.
And I was like, oh, cool. You know, so that's where I knew to go. And I would like bump my West Side connection. You know what I mean?
Okay.
This Mustang GT convertible my dad gave me.
Oh
And I
shit.
would just be bumping that shit. And like, I didn't really know much about Park Hill at the time, but I knew about Aurora.
Just
So
driving
I'd
around
go,
looking for friends.
you know what I mean? And I just started driving around and making friends.
So for those who don't know, in Colorado, there's like 4 sections where black people be. Shit. First, it's gonna be Aurora, East Side, which is in Denver, Park Hill, which is in Denver, and Montbello. That's where you can find us and shit. And so Park Hill is majority Bloods, East Side is majority Crips, Aurora and Montbello is up for grabs. And shit, you don't know who the fuck you'll meet out there.
Might be a GD or something.
You know what I mean? Might be a couple vice lords. Who knows who the fuck found their way out here for whatever fucking reason and shit. But okay, so you in Park Hill with the Bloods, banging West Side Connection.
That's why you got this on, I'm assuming.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Suwoo.
You know, right.
This shit just got real. Okay. So thank God Mac 10 was in that group. So go ahead.
I think I said that at a battle once. I said, I ain't gotta be a blood for you to flick this clit stinky finger to these crips as I scream from a script. Sue woo. Just kidding.
Oh shit.
I don't bang. I just think it's funny to say sometimes.
I don't know. There's some Bloods that might think different. They're
I
like,
think, you
she's
know,
part
I've
of
met
us.
a lot of Bloods, and they actually are very nice.
And
You know
they're
what I mean? I've met
Pretty cool guys, right?
Yeah, I would say a lot of business-minded men. I'm not saying anything negative about the Crips. I've been robbed by a couple of Crips. So, you know.
Robbed? Do you say robbed?
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
I put that in my battle too. Like, geez, Louise. I said I did have a diesel one time, but son of a bitch, wouldn't you know it? I was on the east side, and some Crip fucking stole it. And
Off
it
your
sucked.
hand?
No, it was actually in my purse. I had like an additional watch because I like to switch out my watches sometimes.
Oh,
And I
shit.
had one in my
Okay.
purse. And when he realized he wasn't going to get any that night, I gave him a ride home from the club. And I was just playing in my music and stuff, kind of like we do on hip hop and Chinese food. And he gets out of the car when my window was rolled down on the passenger side. And he was like inviting me inside, and I was like kind of making it clear that I wasn't going to be putting out tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so he just reached in the car, took the purse, and took off running. Mind you, I'm in heels. I have no weapon.
Oh,
on
so it
me.
wasn't even like you didn't know, you watched it happen. And
Yeah,
then he
Like a
ran.
snatch
all
and
happened-
grab?
It was snatch and grab right in front of me, and I was like, "Well, damn, that really sucks." I was like, "You think you know a person?" Just kidding.
Right, goddamn East Side Crips. What the fuck, man?
Known him for 2 weeks. He wouldn't do something like that.
Meanwhile, the Bloods are over here being stand-up gentlemen and whatnot.
Not robbing. Yeah.
Being business savvy and whatnot.
I've never been robbed by blood. I'll say that. I've
What?
never
Okay,
been
shout out
robbed by a
to
blood.
Park Hill and
Yeah.
the Bloods.
Absolutely, they're very kind people. Shout out to the Horizons on 33rd and Hudson. That's like a really nice bar. I really like going there.
Is that where they be at?
That's where I be at.
Okay.
That's where I be at. The bartender's freaking dope. They got good food. They got good catfish. You can play some pool.
Okay, so
mean, they got a
so after
jukebox.
Westminster and Thornton and shit, it's like Park Hill. Did that become your next hood?
Yeah. pretty
Okay, that's
much,
your
yeah.
okay. So that's where
Yeah.
Terry from.
That's not where I'm from. It's just
Okay.
they're really nice to me.
Like adjacent.
They like adopted me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They like know who I am when I go there, and they're like, "Oh, Terry," you know what I mean? They're just like really nice, and they'll be like, "Oh, you're the rapper," and sometimes they'll ask me to rap. You know what I mean? So I was at
Okay.
Challengers. A couple nights ago, just playing pool, and I was sober, you know, and these like ladies walk up to me and they're like, "You're the rapper. Can we get an autograph?" And they pull out like dollar bills and like have me sign the dollar bills and stuff.
What?
And then they
I know
wanted
that's
me
fucking
to
right,
rap,
Terry.
but like I thought of all times I've rapped to people at Cold Crush back in the day that didn't want to hear that shit. Now these people are asking me to rap for them.
On the spot's kind of awkward,
You know what I
though,
mean?
isn't it? Like,
No, I mean, it's honestly like I'm not.
Because I remember those days at Cold Crush. and
I would just
shit.
be rapping to people.
And yeah, she would be just
in
rapping.
people's faces, in people's husbands, right in front of wives. Like, oh, you want to
And
kick these
people like,
bars
who
real
the fuck
quick?
is this white girl rapping?
Dude.
Like parappa the rapper in the flesh and shit.
Oh
But,
my God.
okay, so boom. So you start venturing out to Denver.
Mm-hmm.
You in Park Hill. You in the Mustang, bumping Mac 10 and shit. So where did the rap journey? Okay, because you wanted to do the video vixen shit. So when did the rap shit come along?
So, you know, the rap shit didn't come along until I was like in my mid-20s. I always loved rapping. I loved going to rap shows. I loved
Okay.
doing like promoting or being involved with rappers, even making short stories or music of some kind.
Okay.
Writing for artists. And then I remember meeting King Tef and Hypnotic and Johnny Rockets.
Okay, yeah, shout out to them guys.
Yeah, we made
I ain't heard the names in a minute, man. Shout out to
shout
them
out
gentlemen.
Top Flight. Shout out Top Flight.
Yep, Top Flight, yep.
And I wanted to do this very poetic, positive music video, which we did. We called it Colors of Oppression. And me and Tef like worked on the verses together. Decided it was best that he rap them because this is 2013, and I don't think they wanted to hear a white girl rap about Trayvon Martin and Emmett Till. Regardless of the desire to spread awareness, it was better coming from an African American gentleman's mouth than my mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
We could have got you a take too.
I did do the
Got your thoughts.
poetry like in the beginning. I did the poetry. I wrote the hook. Johnny Rockets came in and sang it. We got a choir involved. We had this big mural painted that had Tupac, Biggie, Eazy-E, Bone Thugs, and Redman on it. It was down by Bubba Chino's on 2nd and Federal for like many years.
What?
And we had that built or painted just for this video. It took about 8 months to create, but I remember revising some lyrics one night, and I looked up on the TV and I saw Iggy Azalea. And I was like, the first thing I thought to myself was like, she's not allowed to do that. And then I'm like, wait
What's
a minute.
that?
her to rap and much less make a career of it.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Wait,
I thought she's not
what year
allowed
was
to do
this? Sorry
that.
to interrupt. Like
This was in 2014 at this point.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said 19. Okay,
No.
that's fine.
And so I'm like, wow, like you mean that, and I'm going to be a little bit risque when I say this, but I'm like, you mean I can rap about being a hoe and I don't have to be a hoe no more?
What?
Bitch,
That
I'm in
must have-
there. I'm in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, this
That must
is
have been
it.
like felt
This is-
uplifting.
This is it. Like, this is my ticket out of the hoe game, is rapping. That's,
Okay.
that's
So
what
you
I
were a
thought.
hoe previously before.
The show.
Okay, but when you started rapping, you said, I ain't no hoe no more.
Right.
Just when it comes to this flow, though. Okay, that's okay.
Absolutely.
I know that's right. Look at you.
Yeah, finish up the
Fucking
rest of
like-
the interview rhyming. Everything's good.
No, so yeah, so I sold everything I had, talked to the father of my child, who was an MMA fighter at the time, and I told him, there's a lot of opportunity in Nashville, 2 hours away from Atlanta. Let's get the freak out of Denver and go do something with ourselves. You want to do the MMA thing? I want to do the rap thing. Let's go. And he's like, go to Atlanta, tell me how it is first, whatever. And I would come
That was
back
his
with-
response?
Yeah. So I moved to Atlanta.
He didn't want to fight nobody. He was scary.
I moved to
Yeah,
Atlanta.
that's some pretty rough motherfuckers. Let me practice on these niggas out here in Colorado. Let me keep practicing on these niggas, and I'll meet you out there in Atlanta.
Yes, I did. I moved to Atlanta, and that's where I recorded American Renegade.
So you said you sold everything you had, like,
Yeah.
to make this big career move?
And then I
Okay.
just had what I had in my I went with another girl,
What gave you that encouragement, though? What flow?
Iggy Azalea?
Iggy Azalea.
No, I'm saying, like, but what flow did you write that was like, yo, I got this shit?
I would fuck what I heard, but I didn't bring a condom. I would give these pimps they checks, but bitch, I forgot. I'm asking how many pimps I see. Yeah, there's a lot of them. The pipes are pay to play, and I hop right on top of them since 20. Couture say, been rapping on tour say, confessing now I'm pure say, sips and ride tour says, staying in pocket. These pimps I ignore say, keep the paper to myself, cause I ain't your say.
And he didn't want to get behind that? He wildin', man. Well, now he done lost you to a whole throuple. But anyway, we'll get to that here in a minute. But okay. So boom. Okay, so you rapping, you
You're in
moved to Atlanta, you like, okay, I got this shit. Atlanta, what's going on?
Man, that was tough. There's a lot of distractions in Atlanta, and you think that you have to be out at these clubs to meet people, and you do. Like, I bumped into Busta Rhymes 3 times. He was like, "You're being real aggressive right now." I'm like, dude, this is just
3
fate.
times?
3 times. It was like fate. I would just turn around, and it's another club. There's Busta Rhymes.
Well, he be out, huh?
Rhymes?
Okay.
In the clubs like
Busta
that?
be
Yeah, he was
outside.
being-
Shout out to
he was
Busta being
yeah, he
outside.
was, at the time, at the time, he was definitely outside. And I don't know if he's like paid to be there or something, but he was always there.
Okay,
And,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be inside now.
Yeah, there's lots of distractions, lots of club life. And I did get to perform at a strip club. I won a rap contest at Magic City, won $150. I was so proud of myself.
What?
Got to get on stage with the strippers and rap American Renegade, and I won the little thing. It was great.
Get
It
the
was cool.
fuck out of. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Magic City, man.
Yeah, that was fun. I wore a prom dress because I never got to go to prom. So that was used to be my thing on stage, that I would like wear prom dresses or pirate outfits sometimes.
Okay, that's
Was that homeschooling? Is it because of homeschooling? So there's no.
Yeah, there's no like.
Did you feel like you missed out on a lot of stuff because of that?
I did, but like, I think it's what makes me a little awkward.
Yeah.
And because I'm a little awkward makes me kind of cool. So,
So just adds to your
know.
personality, makes you different.
yeah, I wouldn't really change it. I think I would do the same over again. I might save a little bit more money, I think that's the
Yeah.
only difference. That's the only change I would make. But I'm glad that I went through
you
what I
was
went
spending a
through.
lot of money, Terry.
I
We gonna get to that
know,
here in a
I
minute
know.
on how I know
Oh,
you was
Jesus.
spending a lot of money. But okay. Okay, so you were dressing up like prom queens and pirates. Fuck it. Okay, and this is before the Pirates of the Caribbean, I assume. So, okay, so boom, when is it that you get back to Colorado? and
get-
start like
I get back to
making yourself? Because
Colorado.
I ain't gonna lie, you made a presence out here type shit. Like at first, motherfuckers like looking like, yo, like, all right, whatever, like, she gonna be here today, going tomorrow type shit. But your ass been in the scene for years, y'all. So when did that start coming about?
So I had to come back to Colorado because I needed to be there for my kid more. You know, it was just too much time away from my kid. My kid was small, like 3-4 years old at the time, and really needed their mama. You know, and so I was like, I can do music from Colorado. Plus, I had gotten arrested a couple times, and that was just fucking with me because like now I got to go back to this city. I can't come back to this city, but I got to go back for court dates and.
You was getting arrested in Atlanta?
No, I never got arrested in Atlanta. I got arrested in Richmond, Virginia. Yeah, and it's like a Commonwealth state, so I spent like 30 days in prison, 30 days in jail. Felt like prison.
Probably felt like prison.
Felt like prison. I can still
Down
hear them
south
saying
jail.
"chow time, ladies, chow time."
Yeah, you were in prison.
Oh
But
God.
they're saying chow time.
Chow time.
Yeah, that's prison.
That's awful. It was so hot too and muggy. Oh my God. But anyways, made it back to Colorado and decided to settle down. So I like got into the insurance world. Then I got into HVAC. But I still had a desire to do music. I just didn't have the funding to do it like what I was doing before. I mean, I was prostituting, so I was making like all this money.
Prostituting. Hold on. How the fuck we skip over that? Okay, so the whole.
She said.
Um.
I
Yeah.
said it, yeah.
God damn it! You mentioned. Was that the
That's-
whole no mo?
So
Reference or-
the conundrum about it was like, okay, so I'm gonna get out of the hoe game by being a rapper, but you need money to be a rapper. So how do I get money? I be a hoe. But then it's like, okay, I only have to do this for a little bit longer. If I just get a hit record or somebody sees me, a record label, something, there's just gonna scoop me up and save me from this horrific nightmare.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Captain Saber.
Yeah, like something's gonna happen. Just keep plugging away. Just do what you know. And like, eventually, I got so tired that I couldn't do it anymore. Like, if someone was like, "Hey, I got 500, 1,000 for an hour right now," I'd be like, "Oh, I'll just be broke." You know, like I'm just tired.
You got exhausted. Damn, it can
tired.
hoeing can get tiresome.
It is. It's
How
tiring.
long was that? How long was that period? Of your life?
17 years of my life.
17 years
17 years.
17 years, girl. You was throwing that.
in Colorado.
All over the states, like all over the states, like because I would travel and
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know,
These are like you had like clientele, like people. Like
you just put a happy face on. Throw an ad up in a city, start driving that way, taking calls, and let them know you're going to be there.
Yeah.
And then just stay there long enough to make your money and move to the next city. You know what I mean? But I did it by myself for so long that, it really sucked when you go to jail because you ain't got a pimp to get you out real quick. You got to use.
That's where
You gotta-
pimps come in.
That's where pimps come in.
Okay.
and that was that what the jail was about in Virginia?
Yeah, it was the prostitution.
okay.
Yeah, they call it residing in a body house on my record, but it's like
That's,
it's
I never heard that. Yeah.
You
Residing in
Yeah.
a body house.
residing
in a body house.
Yeah. So I
Sounds creepy.
yeah, I'm so grateful to be out of that lifestyle. Like, you have no freaking clue. Like,
I bet.
What kind of people did you
oh,
meet?
man.
Like, I'm just wondering, like, what
did you meet?
were they like creeps? Would you meet anybody famous? Was it like?
I know, right? Were they all just like creepy, weirdo, freaky nerd guys, or were like you were like, yo, you pay for pussy, and shit, like those kind of guys? Like, I guess that is a interesting question. Like, what does the clientele look like
Oh, it's
in the whole game?
all shapes, all sizes, all walks of life, all different types of needs, all different types of work ethics, cleanliness. Some people you have to kick out.
Yeah.
Some people you have to say, listen, I'm going to need you to shower twice and then come see me.
2 showers, okay.
And wash between the crevices, please. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not bathing you, and you're not using my shower coming.
Do you find that out too late, or is it pretty obvious as soon as
It's
they-
pretty, like, when you hug them or,
Yeah.
and they,
Yeah.
I don't have the stomach for it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have the stomach for it. And there used to be this little, like, review forum that, like, would review the girls. And it would talk about how, like, I was prude and I had a little bit of a ghetto swang, a ghetto
Yeah.
twang to me
Oh,
or
shit.
whatever. So it didn't really set well with some
Yeah,
of
the white
clients.
executives did not like that.
They didn't like that. So it kind of messed with my money for a little while and then I had to realize I had to become a character. I couldn't be myself
Yeah.
in the hoe game. I had to be this. I had to be what they wanted, which was, oh, hi, baby, how are you? You know, like, and that's not me, you
Yeah.
know, like at all. I can't rap
Cause
to
you want to
those
pull up,
guys.
you want to
you know.
play some goddamn Mac Dre in this bitch.
Right. I just want to rap for them. I'll rap. No,
Right.
But it did
Sit
serve
your
me.
ass down with your dick out and listen to this motherfucking verse.
Sit your ass down.
Jack off while I spit this shit. Nigga, this shit is ill. This motherfucking verse gonna make you bust a nut, nigga. If anything, nigga, when I spit this shit, nigga, that's what's gonna do it for you.
Did you rap for any clients?
Oh yeah, and it served me well. At some point, there was one client that paid for an overnight experience,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to be humping all night. So I was like, well, he was asking me questions like, I didn't think a girl like you would be in a industry like this, and I was like, well, I'm really doing this because I want to be a rapper. And so I started playing him some of my music, and I could see like dollar signs and cha-ching going off in his head, and he was just really enamored with how excited I was about this. And so something in me told me he was going to give me some money. And
He's
man,
like,
did he
yeah,
ever.
I can see
Yeah.
it
He
all
gave
now.
me so much money
He was naked with a cigar. I can
to
see it
put
now.
towards my rap career. Like he paid for Tech Nine. He paid for Rakim. He paid for so many music videos,
For
so
real?
much studio
Did you
time.
get a song with Rakim?
I don't have a song with Rakim, but I toured with Rakim. I headlined with him a couple times.
Oh,
That
damn.
was really fun. Yeah, here in Colorado and the Springs and Denver. And then I did a song with Tech Nine and Chris Calico. But he made it so easy. Like I finally got a break from having to like go and see one by one and stack my bread. Finally found a guy that was like, here you go. You don't have to do this anymore.
Damn.
And it was like, wow. Like I was so grateful to him.
So that was your, like, intro. That's how you came onto the Denver scene. So
Yeah, just
like,
boom.
damn,
daddy
who is
kinda-
this shit? Like she
Yeah, he helped a lot.
she's working with all these,
did he do?
all the local artists and shit.
Yeah,
And like, yeah, she's,
he was.
yeah, you were shooting videos and shit. Like, yeah, yo, I was like, yo, she got some shit behind her and shit, yo. Like, she ain't just like, no, I didn't know what the fuck the magic was behind your shit
That
and
was
shit.
magic. Before,
That's all good. That's some good ice.
that was some good eyes. Before, it was, somebody would tell me how much a project was, and then I would go out of state, try to make as much money as I could to put towards that project, and then come back and just do the project.
Is there more money
that-
out of state?
Sometimes, it just depends. Like, you kind of get, like, known in your city. But I remember back when Backpage had, like, 5 girls, and I was one of them, back in, like,
Damn, you was cleaning up.
2006, 2007.
Yeah.
There was, like, nobody on Craigslist, so, like, phone was just ringing off the hook. Like, you had to shut your phone off, or, like, it just would go all day long.
Yeah.
Damn.
And, like, there was, like, no screening. You just said, yeah, come over. It was just the break where prostitution became from the streets to the internet. Just the break of that is when I hit the
I
mark
remember
on
it being
that.
really big, like the escort thing. Like
Mm-hmm.
there was like the, not a brothel. I don't know if that's what it is, but there was like a big one over in, like off University and like MLK. Is that? Do you know who I'm talking about? Like
yeah,
Madame something or other.
I can't remember what it's called, but I do know there was like
It got
definitely.
busted. I remember.
What do you
Yeah.
know about this place?
So, was my girlfriend at the time, who was later my wife, but her best friend was doing crazy escort stuff, and I just hear the stories, and it was like the amount of money involved, and like just how quick it came and stuff like that was insane, like super insane.
Yeah, it was really insane, and I just put it all towards rap, like, because I just thought I just got to get out of this, and if I'd have been thinking, I'd have like put it towards a house or something, But I thought I just got to do all this rap stuff. I just have to do all this rap stuff. Like,
But-
oh my gosh,
How
What
much money
Drake
were you
say?
talking without saying specific numbers? I mean, is it like
a lot.
No, that is
Enough
a
to
good
make
question.
you cry. Like if I were to tell you, it'd be like as if you lost a lottery ticket and you would be crying.
But that's like that Drake verse. He was like, imagine if I spent that shit on a house. And that
Yeah. It was
that should be-
instead of the studio or whatever. Yeah. or
That
something
should be
like
dumb as fuck or some shit when I
Yeah.
was coming up or some shit. I don't,
Oh, maybe. Okay.
know what I
yeah,
mean?
True.
but
Yeah.
how much money
It was
do
definitely.
people want to know?
It was definitely enough. Definitely in the seven figures.
Oh, I was gonna say
7?
6,
Yeah.
but damn, 7.
Yeah.
7?
7 figures, definitely.
7?
Yes. And it's in,
Well, you
it's
said 14
insane.
years, right?
17
Who the
years.
fuck
17
was
years.
this guy?
It was
Goddamn
17 years. And it wasn't just him. Like
You're talking
Oh.
your 17
like,
year
in my
yourself
season,
and him type
yeah,
shit.
Type together.
I'm like, who the fuck is? She got a hold of goddamn. Who's the owner of the Mavericks?
Mavericks. But no, I was very
Mark
very
Cuban.
grateful for that.
yeah.
Because it was almost like it wasn't like the movie because I wouldn't say, I mean I do love him for what he's done for me, but it's like is being in love, you know, that's something you can't buy, you know. And so I feel kind of bad for that because I know the man's like definitely in love with me and I definitely love him. It's just, you know, I don't think that we could ever really truly be together. You know
How did
what I
that
mean?
end?
Maybe if he gives you more money.
It didn't really end. I still talk to him. He's very supportive in endeavors that I would like to accomplish and stuff. And
What? Still
Is he
successful?
still invested in you?
he's still invested in me. He doesn't like give me nearly the amount of money that he used to, but
He's still
yeah.
successful though.
yeah, he's a so successful person.
Okay, hell yeah, man.
Successful person.
Yeah, shout out to you, man.
He's
Yeah,
a
shout out
successful
to him.
person.
Changing lives. You want to change me and Sean's lives? I don't know if we'll
Yeah,
do
you
the
gotta-
same favors though.
He definitely changed my life. Can I have some more juice? Is there water?
I got you, girl.
You got the
Thank
mixologist right here.
Thank you. I didn't mean to make a. Do you just cut that part, or what do you do?
No.
No, you just let it ride.
We just let it go, yeah.
Just let it
Oh, the
go.
juice? Yeah, no, it's margarita. But
Thank you. I appreciate
we're not a
it.
kid-friendly show.
It's not a kid-friendly show.
Goddamn, Sean.
Oh,
My bad.
thanks. Gee, thanks.
My bad. I should have poured you more. 'Cause I don't
And
even,
most of it
I don't
went on
even
the
want
table.
this shit. It is. I ain't even gonna want this shit either. But okay. So.
So yeah, it was a nice break where I was actually able to focus because what would happen is if I go out of state to go make money prostituting, it's very mentally draining, and then you're trying to write music at the same time.
You want some of this?
No,
No,
I
I was
thought
gonna offer some more
thought we
because
were
I
cheersing.
feel
I thought
bad.
we
Your
were
shit is
cheersing.
all.
I thought we were cheersing too.
Oh no, yeah. Let's cheers too.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Cheers to
Goddamn.
Owen.
Hell
Yes.
yeah, keeping the
Cheers.
motherfucking
Yeah.
city
Did you say
still
cheers
lit.
to Hohen?
I thought that's what we were cheers.
I love it.
No. You
Yeah.
trying to get this guy as an investor.
We need a sponsor.
I'm telling you, like, there's so many, and then, I mean, I'll save the stories for later, but I don't know, something just, things always work out for me, you know what I mean, no matter what. Financially, I never have to worry, as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I feel like the universe just blesses me all the time, as long as I do, I make more money now than I did as a prostitute, and I don't have to prostitute, and it's great.
That is
You know what I
amazing.
mean? And to know that, like, I'm not saying like the girls that are proud of it or like doing it, you know what I mean? That's all well and good. I'm telling my experience with it was horrible, and I would never want like another girl to go through that. And we just live in an industry now, or a society now, where industries are glorifying prostitution, and I did it for so long, and it really hurts. It sucks. And you have a lot of mental shit you have to go through, medication, alcoholism, almost losing everything mentally, physically, spiritually, and
Yeah.
then finally hit rock bottom and go, I can't do this anymore, you know, and I don't want anybody to have to experience that. They just be like, you know, they're
What-
talking about that white man that's feeding you pasta and lobster, but what else are you experiencing in that endeavor?
Yeah,
You know.
what is taken away
Within
from
that
you.
pasta.
Did you hit? So you hit rock bottom? You felt,
Oh yeah, couple of times for sure.
but you're making a lot of money. You had, you just didn't like what you were doing. You had a passion, which was like music, rapping, stuff like that. So what was the rock bottom part?
The rock bottom part was my drinking. I finally got so I had to be intoxicated to like quiet the voices, to quiet the energy. You don't understand when you're like having sex with people, you're as a woman, you're receiving their energy. Men expel it, we receive it. And so you're walking around not only with your own demons, but you're walking around with all these strangers' demons within you as well. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. It's a real thing. And I would drink to quiet the fear of dying and the guilt and the shame, if I could just escape feeling this way. And oh my gosh, I was surrounded by alcoholics. My son witnessed it, and it was awful. It was awful, to the point where I was like, I have to get this under control, or I'm gonna lose everything, you know?
Was it an immediate like turnaround, or was it like kind of a slow?
Almost. I talked to a gentleman, shout out to him, Terrell Matheny, who literally met me at a Starbucks and was like, girl, you have to get your shit together. You have no car, you have no job, you are about to lose your apartment. Like, go get yourself a car, go get yourself a job, get yourself sober, get in the gym, stop smoking those freaking squares, get yourself right with God, and by the next time I see you, it better be some fucking improvement. And I literally went and got a car that day. I begged on my knees to God that night and said, please help me not crave alcohol, to not even crave it. And then the next day I didn't crave it. And I went and I got a job. I got to keep my apartment. I stayed sober. And then I met the Davises. I didn't meet them, but I then pursued the Davises at that point.
How quickly after that?
Probably about like 5 or 6 months into my sobriety.
So relatively quickly.
Yeah, it was relatively quickly, but I
Shout out Terrell, by the way.
Yeah, shout out Terrell
you're a good
Matheny.
man.
Changing
He's
lives and
changing
Right,
lives.
for the
He's
fucking
been
better.
sober over 3 years now, along with his wife Eunice, and I'm very proud of them. We would meet every Friday on FaceTime together, and just, how long has it been since you drank, and you know, how are you feeling? Are you in the gym? You know, like those kind of things. So I definitely.
I'm still fucked up about the you got a car the same day. Like,
Oh, the
it
same
is
day.
true about white people and their credit. You guys.
I actually didn't have that great of credit. How I got it was because of my bank statements had so much in going in. So I was like, listen, I don't really have much, but I will have much. Look at the months.
Did they ask for an employer? Or?
Yeah. And then I just had them call my girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out to people getting over on dealerships and shit, man.
Yeah.
Shouting everybody out.
Fucking,
There's ways around it. I didn't have that great of credit, just so you know. So just do we paint the right picture here?
Shout out to all the people who make fake check stubs and fake car insurance and shit, man. You're needed out here. You're fucking doing America a great service. Fucking essential.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So boom. So now I'm seeing you on the scene and shit, and this is all around this time, like the Cold Crush days and all that. Okay.
Yeah.
And so things are going up for your ass too.
Yeah.
Around this time, I feel like.
Yeah.
And cause how I know that like you were spending a lot of money is like you paid me to do some skits on your CD. And you paid me $500 and shit, and I was still like a new comedian and shit. So this was the most money I ever got paid for fucking anything to do with for like entertainment and shit.
Yeah, nice.
So I was like, God damn, this fucking white girl's loaded, man. So I did the shit out them skits, man. I made sure like I put in a lot of effort in the goddamn skits, man, and try to make it funny as hell. But yeah, man, and I want to say, I appreciate you for that too, girl.
You're welcome.
That was dope as hell, man.
I
For real.
appreciate you. The skits came out really raw and authentic, and even like when I was leading like what we want to talk about, you exceeded my expectations in the level of intelligence and funniness it is, because you do kind of have this like Dave Chappelle way of doing things that's like highly intelligent, but like also just stupid than a motherfucker at the same time.
Oh, girl, stop.
You build it together. So it's people love the skits, and in fact, since I took Dat Piff down, I actually went to FL and I separated all the tracks, because before our skits were just at the end of tracks, but I separated them to be their own entity, and then I'm just going to re-release it as hip hop and Chinese food again, but this time the skits will actually be separated so people can really listen. But,
What?
You know,
It's gonna be on
Y'all
like
wanna hear
Spotify
these
or
skits?
something, or
I'll do it on Spotify and Apple for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, what was this, like 2017?
2016.
2016?
Yeah, 2016. Yeah,
Yep.
almost 9
Okay.
years ago. My gosh.
Damn.
But
Hell yeah.
there's classics on there that people haven't heard because it was only on DatPiff, and so it'll be brand new to everybody else. It's kind of like, you know, when Outkast did a song in 1988 but didn't release it till like 2001.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I miss
Okay,
the
that's how you
DatPiff
gonna fuck
days.
them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, re-release. Make sure y'all drop that shit. What? Say the name of the album again.
Hip hop and Chinese food.
Hip hop and fucking
You
Chinese
were doing
food.
comedy then? Because I thought that was like your music era.
Yeah, I did.
Nah,
me comedy.
Him,
Oh,
yeah,
I did comedy too.
I thought he was doing music.
Oh yeah,
at the
nah,
time.
you was.
I did do
I
comedy.
forgot. Yeah, you. You was like, yo, I want you to be my comedy mentor too and shit. This shit's
Yes.
coming back to me now too. And shit.
Yes.
And I was like, I just started this shit, girl. I can't be nobody.
Mentor.
I need a goddamn mentor. But okay, yeah. So nah, this is after the. I started comedy 15 type shit. So
So
again, like
so
I'm
you
like a
said you
year
were new
into
into
this shit. And so yeah. Now what?
That was all. Because I thought you were doing music at that time. 'Cause
Nah,
I don't think I
nah,
knew.
nah.
I didn't know you back then. I don't think. We didn't meet until like maybe a couple years after that,
I met you.
2018 or something like that. It was like
No.
2018.
I feel like I met you in like 2017.
Around that time. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
okay.
even 2016. But
I just didn't know you when you were doing music, so that's why I was asking.
Right. Yeah. Nah, I've been stopped doing music for like a little minute. Like I think last shit I did was probably 2014 and shit.
All right, damn, that was a long time.
And
ago.
like everything else before that was like hella spaced out too and shit. So yeah, I was
Were
slowly
you
but
like
surely.
more like conscious rap or R&B or what kind of song? What kind
I
of
was
music
talking
did you
about
do?
all kind of wild, crazy, ignorant
Wild,
shit.
crazy things.
Hell yeah, it's just shit that I was not doing. I was not living in
I
shit.
could see you being like a red
But
man rapper.
boy, did I make it look good. Like, if I
Made
had
it
a
look good?
gun in the mirror.
You should check it out. Actually, you should check him out.
This
Some
is the
videos
first
are up.
time learning of it. I didn't know that you did music. I thought you
For
were
real?
just a comedian. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh yeah, no, that's how I started in the entertainment shit. I was doing music and shit.
Thank you for sharing. 'Cause I didn't know. That's fantastic. I love that.
Yeah, man. I did a couple things, man. Like went on tour with like E40. It was a little short tour. Did some shit with Core DJ and shit. They had a couple.
Is that me?
I think
We
so.
hit that. We hit the stop button. Sorry.
Oh shit. Okay.
I knew that was gonna happen.
But yeah, nah. It was kind of short lived, but I had a little journey and shit.
That's nice. I love when people follow their dreams like that.
Nah, I appreciate you, man.
No,
Appreciate
that's
you.
really cool.
Hell yeah.
That's really cool.
And then I started doing funny ass shit on Snapchat. And then I started getting more like reaction from that than like my freestyles and shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, shit, y'all like this? I'm gonna keep doing this shit then. So yeah. But okay, so yeah. And then
Well, actually, go back to I don't think I knew that you did comedy.
Yeah, I did. I started doing comedy after battle rap. Before I wanted to rap, I wanted to be a comedian, but I was always too scared to get on stage. But everybody always thought I was so funny, and I always told jokes on the spot and things
Yeah.
like that. And so once I got into battle rap, I noticed I was making the crowd laugh. And so I know they're not laughing at me, they're laughing at what I'm saying. And so I was like, ooh, I'm going to use this as like a stepping stone to try to get into comedy. So comedy is actually the only time I actually freestyle. Like with rap, I write my stuff out first and then practice it. With comedy, I go on stage and I know topics of what I'm going to speak on, but I look at the crowd as if I just met them after the club. And I'm just getting to know people. So the exact same way I am when I'm just funny in front of people, that's how I treat the stage. And I just say whatever comes to my head in regards to that story, and then hopefully they laugh.
How did that?
Usually they do.
Yeah, that sounds crazy to me.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it worked
So
out?
it worked out. I did like 6 or 7 shows, and some at the Casbah. There was a place called
shout out to the Casbah.
Shout out to the Casbah. The Preservatory.
It's really pronounced the Casbah too. Like she ain't just like putting.
No, it's really pronounced that way.
Right here, I want the audience to know. It's, you know what I mean?
That's how you
Really
say
pronounce the Casbah and shit, because you were saying lobster and pasta too earlier. I want people to know, like,
That's
you
how
ain't
the
putting your
song
twang on.
goes. That's how they say it. But yeah, and so now with this new battle coming out, I think this is going to be my little step into getting back into comedy. Not to give away too much of what I'm going to do, but yeah.
What? You getting back in it?
I'm gonna get back into comedy.
I know that's
my
right. Me too.
After this battle, my 2 goals are to get back into comedy. I have a lot of stuff written that I need to like develop. I think that's gonna take me to a next level rather than freestyling on stage, having like an actual like some full circle skit. You know what I mean? And then I'd also like to work on a pilot for a series, you know, and present it, see if I can get it in front of Netflix, see if I can, you know, kind of on a little bit of a little biography.
Okay.
That's the series, a biography about you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Kind of following your life?
Mm-hmm.
Like documentary-like or like a drama-like or?
Like a drama.
Like a reenactment?
Like a drama.
Okay.
Like a drom-com.
Yeah.
You know, a drom-com.
Now that'd be dope.
Drom-com. Yeah, I think that'd be
Love
really
a good
fun.
drom-com.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I have like when doing HVAC, you know, some days it's really busy, sometimes it's really slow. So I'm really blessed on the days that it's slow that I can kind of focus on my battle rap, focus on creativity, and you know, same with my son. He does drumming, and you know, he's in music too. So we can just kind of goes all around in the family. So.
Is that your own business that you're doing, or?
The HVAC?
Yeah.
So I partner with an HVAC company already, and I just started my own. So I'm really excited. My first install under my company is going to be installed October 3rd. So I'm like,
Okay.
oh my gosh, this is really neat. You
It
know?
seems like
That's
everything
dope.
that you do has like a entrepreneur spirit behind it. Even the, you know what I mean, the prostitution stuff and the like the
Battle rap.
rap stuff.
I
like
know,
the
right?
comedian stuff. Everything. It's like you're very much like kind of independent. It's like you don't really want to be
Like a
working
motherfucker.
for somebody or something like that.
I'll work for somebody in the meantime, like trying to like get caught up on bills or something like that. But it would really take like a company that's really freaking awesome for me to stay there for a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll see how the ups and downs go of owning like my own business goes and partnering with other companies and see how that rocks and rolls. I think it's probably wise to get like a part-time job maybe.
Yeah.
Just
Keep
so
some
I'm not
money
bored.
coming in. Yeah.
But I do think on like days that I am like not doing anything, don't have any calls that day, like just focusing on the battle raps, the comedy, and not letting that go to waste. You know what I mean?
Which one would you want to pop off the most?
I think the series.
Yeah.
I think the series. I think because if in my goal, my thought process behind it is if it's a good pilot and they pick it up, I mean, then they bring in other writers to kind of like help guide you through like, you know, the rest of the storyline and stuff if it's good enough. I mean, Golden Girls had multiple writers, and I'd love to work with other writers in regards to the story the life I've lived. And
What would be your role
You're
in
my
the series? The
pal and
writer,
my
or do you want to act in it? Or
I think I would act in it when they're shooting scenes of me now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like who I am today. But like I wouldn't want to play my younger self. I think I'd want to have another actor or actress play me when like younger me. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay.
I think that'd be cool.
all right, I'm imagining
Okay.
like a biopic type of thing. Is that the
A
type of-
biopic.
Yeah, is that what? Because it would go to you, and maybe you today telling the story, and then it would go into like a reenactment of like the story.
Maybe
Is
that's a
that kinda-
cool idea. I didn't think of it like that. I thought of it as me acting as, you know, like a scene as I am today, who I am now, right? Me
Oh,
older.
like I see what you're saying. Like,
But
come
then when we
into the
switch to
scene.
scenes of me younger, it would be like another
Okay.
actress. I feel like,
Mm.
yeah.
Seems like you got the
Okay.
connections now to make that happen.
You know, it's funny. Like, shout out to Doobie Newton, who I apparently.
Hey, shout out to
who-
Doobie, goddammit.
Yeah, to Doobie Newton, who I guess is like one of the writers on the Cardi B
Yeah,
album.
he's writing on a
You
lot of
know,
shit.
I remember.
He's about to help me write some shit, motherfucker. Answer your phone. I tried to call him last night. Shit.
Shout out to
He's
Doobie.
supposed to be helping me write this goddamn song. Answer your phone, nigga.
He
I ain't gonna say it again. Answer it.
answer.
Anyway,
Yes.
go
No,
ahead.
I remember him being at a show when I opened for Midas and Amizi one night.
Shout out to Midas. Ah, that's what we need on the show too.
Midas.
Hell yeah, Midas and
as
Amizi.
Amizi,
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
Absolutely.
So go ahead.
So I opened for them one night. My set is like completely fucked off. Okay, I was blaming Rue Johnson the whole fucking time. And I'm like,
Shout out to Rue.
shout out to Rue Johnson. I was blaming her the whole fucking time. And so I'm like, I know she fucked up my set.
It
And
probably
so-
was Rue.
Wait, what show was this? Was this?
This was some years ago, like in 2018.
Do you remember the name of it? Though?
I don't remember what it was called. What was it called? Do you remember
She
that?
had
What it was
the
called?
like what was it called?
You had a little thing that she used to have.
It was
Black
at
Harry
the,
Dammit.
the
something or
blue.
other.
It was at the Bluebird. Was
Yeah,
where the
yeah,
show was
yeah.
at.
Little
Was that the one where
showcase.
Midas stormed out?
I don't know if he stormed out. I know. For me though, they fucked up my set, so I had no choice but to do some acapella shit. And I remember Doobie Newton texting me saying, "Way to push through. That was fucking dope." You know?
Well, I feel like I remember that.
Do you remember that?
I don't know why that sounds familiar a little bit, but okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So I had to I just had to push through and do it a cappella. And then Life is Dope was there, and they kept saying that I look like Captain Crunch, and that I also look like a Sears appliance, any kind of appliance.
God damn
They
it.
said
Hey,
that I
fuck
look
you,
like
life is dope.
I
Why
bark
would
at
you say
people
that?
on the highway, which
What?
was great.
What?
Yeah.
What did they? What? I don't
Hold on,
even-
what was the last part? They said
I'm not
what?
getting the reference. Yeah.
I
what?
know. They said I look like I bark at people on the highway, like I'm a dog or something. I don't
Okay,
fucking know.
that is
It was hilarious.
that is
but
insane. Why
No,
the
it's-
fuck?
What was this? What was it? Where they had the
forgot
cards, so it would be like a, the pass or fail type of thing that Rue Black was doing.
No, wasn't that? I know Rue Johnson like sponsored it or something, so she was there. But it was Midas and Amizi were the headliners.
Mm-hmm.
And so I showed up for sound check. Nope, everybody told me I couldn't do sound check. I even brought my own freaking microphone, my hard drive, everything I needed. I'm not even on the list.
Yeah.
I'm not even on the list, right? And then I come back and I finally get on stage, and then like my song's like not playing for whatever reason. So that's what I had. I was like, these motherfuckers. So I just started doing a cappella, but that was the greatest thing, circling back to Doobie Newton, was him saying, way to push through, that was fucking dope.
Yeah.
And that just really gave me a lot of hope. And just like you see these people in Denver that are like elevating and getting closer to their dreams and their goals of what they want to accomplish. It's like I sit and eat with these people. I've shake hands with these people. I've worked with these people. Like, I'm in their same circle too. So as long as I push hard too, the stars aren't very far from my reaching.
All right.
You know what I
Well, if it
mean?
makes you feel any better, Rue Johnson and Graffiti have the same haircut, but and the same hairline. But okay. So speaking of where the fuck were we? Shit.
Where the fuck
I'm
were
high.
We were.
Because I want to,
okay,
I
it's
want to
okay.
pivot to some shit,
we
but
were-
then I don't want to like leave some shit unsaid too, though.
The last week, I think we were going in chronological order. I think we got to like
Okay.
Gold Crush, and I think that's where it started going in a bunch of different directions.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Okay, but then we got to TV shows and all this shit. But no, because we covered like all the shit that like I kind of wanted to cover, like who the fuck is Terry Legato type of deal. You know what I mean? How the fuck did she become so prevalent in the hip hop scene in Denver type of deal and shit. So fast forward to now, pivot off of all these shows that you want to do. You already doing a show currently that's airing today
Yes.
on TLC.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
So the show TLC, Seeking Sister Wives, is about polygamous families. They're either one man and one wife seeking a sister wife, or they already have a sister wife, they're seeking a third. In the particular family that I'm with, the Davis family, there's two sister wives, April and Jenny.
Okay.
April's been there 17 years, Jenny's been there 8. And I knew Nick for 14 years as a friend, and I saw other women kind of come and go aside from Jenny and April that are, kind of stuck it out, if you will. And I
Okay.
thought when the last girl, Danielle, left, I thought to myself, like, oh, well, why not? I've been your friend for 14 years. I got a crush on you. Why don't I just join the family?
Huh.
So,
That's how that works.
yep. And then me and my son moved in, and, it was just, Jenny got pregnant, and, yeah.
Jenny's got a baby.
Yeah, Jenny got pregnant. We started filming in January of this year. So, and we ended filming in May of this year. So it took about 5 months to film.
Okay. So it's about
Yeah.
polygamy relationships.
Yeah.
And okay. So that means it can be more than 3. And you said sister wives. So it's no are motherfuckers looking for brother niggas?
No.
No?
The only
Okay.
man is Nick.
Oh, okay.
It's just Nick. And we would add
Gotcha.
sister wives, other women.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
but
okay.
not men. No.
Shout out to Nick, goddammit.
Yeah,
But
shout out to Nick
not that I
Fingers.
want to be anything like Nick, babe. I'm just saying.
Is there a reverse of that? Now that he mentions that,
Is there a reverse?
like a reverse gender? You know what I mean? Say that.
Like brother husbands?
Yeah.
I believe there is.
Brother dudes.
Yeah, I have seen some things on the internet
my
about
brother
that.
dude,
I don't
man.
know if it's on TLC, but I do know that it exists.
It
yes.
exists. I'm sure
I
it
think
exists.
it goes against the grain of nature, though, because the sun has many moons. The moon doesn't have many suns. Think of it that way. There's more women on the planet than there are men. And men are designed naturally by their very nature to have multiple women because they can procreate thousands of times per year.
That's why I
Women
try
can
to tell
only
my
procreate
no, I'm
once
just
a year.
I'm just playing.
So it's in their nature to be monogamous, whereas
She'll
men,
kick my
it's
ass after this interview.
natural to be polygamous. And it's even in the Bible. I mean, look at Abraham.
Well, she said it, not me. But I thought the same thing. The sun does have many moons.
The moon doesn't have many suns. Yeah.
Or
Yeah. No.
What?
Hor-
What are you gonna say?
horses or blue moons or or a red balloon. And yeah, man, I'm just talking like a charms now.
You gotta save that
But-
for your morning affirmation things that you do.
You know what I mean? I need to get back to doing those. But okay, so boom. So what? Okay, so because I feel like you mentioned 4 women and shit, and I lost track. I got confused. And
Sure.
okay, so it started out with him and his girl. They were together at first, and then another one came along, and then they were a thing, and then she left. You came.
No. So no. So April's been there 17 years. Jenny's been there 8.
Okay.
There's been other women that I knew Nick even before Jenny, but there's been several women kind of come and go. The one that's been the main girl the whole time down with it all is April. She's the
April,
OG.
she's the OG.
She's the OG.
Okay.
And then Jenny came along, and then after Jenny, there was Danielle. And so Danielle's
Okay,
on
Danielle's
other
the one that
seasons.
fucked me up.
She's
Okay.
on other seasons, but she did leave. And
Okay.
so after she left, I thought to myself, why not, me?
She's on other seasons. You're on other.
She's
They're on other seasons.
Yeah, they're on other seasons.
Oh, okay. You're just now
I'm
joining.
just now joining
the
this show.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
they're known.
Oh, they're known. Yeah.
Oh.
We go out to the grocery store, and people are like, "Oh my God, it's them from the
What?
show." Yeah. That's funny.
Okay. Damn. Okay. I thought this all originated and started with okay. Boom. Context. Got it now. Now we're here. Okay. So boom. Danielle left. Were you there while Danielle was on the other seasons then? Okay. So now you're the new.
I'm the new girl.
Okay. Gotcha.
As of today.
Yeah, as of today, I'll be the new lady. And,
What?
Yeah, I read some of the comments on TLC. It was so funny. There's a clip of me saying, I love the way Nick smells. I love his creamy body.
I did see that.
And people are just having a heyday with that. They're just having a heyday. I hope it becomes a meme or something.
His creamy body.
His creamy body. He
Okay,
is. That man uses so much lotion and so much oils, and just you just touch him and you're like cocoa butter and goodness. You know what I mean? It's just delicious.
Okay.
It's just delicious. So I
Creamy
had
guy.
this creamy. He's a creamy guy.
I need to fucking up my skin regimen.
Telling
God damn it.
you.
Get
Shit.
more creamy.
More
I'm not creamy enough, man. I'm over here fucking dry as a goddamn.
Salamander.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's a goddamn reptile and shit. Meanwhile, Nick is over here lathered the fuck up and
lathered.
shit. And, all right, man.
Yeah.
Okay. No, so that's dope. So how's it been so far? How do you like it? How is the polygamy thing for you?
polygamy is definitely something that I think I was always needing in my life. You know? I love women and I love men, of course, but I always, first of all, I can't have sex every day, but I know that there's men that need it every day. So the benefits of having a sister wife is she can kind of take that load off of me, and it's okay if it's just once a week because we have other women. It's great. You know what I mean? And you know, the financial side of
smart.
things are great because everybody kind of chips in and, you know.
Yeah, like damn. If everybody got a good job in that bitch, motherfuckers is balling in that bitch and
Well,
shit.
Nick's a stay-at-home dad. He doesn't work,
How
but
the fuck he pull that off?
I know. That's like the
God
biggest.
damn, Nick. This nigga.
How many
So,
kids are in the house that he watches?
so,
He
so
don't get a
there's-
statue
so
built.
there's my son.
Say one
What's
thing.
My son, April's son William, and then they have baby Vera, who's about 3, and then they just welcomed a new baby as well, baby Charlie.
4?
Yeah, so four kids.
Shut up, baby Charlie.
Yeah, baby Charlie.
Okay.
So all the women are in the relationship with Nick, right?
Correct.
But not each other.
Well, I'm not on TLC right now, so I can say whatever I want.
Fuck it, give us the
yeah,
exclusive. We got the
women-
exclusive
the
here,
women
baby.
are
On Rush Hour, goddammit.
On TLC, we're supposed to say that the girls don't engage sexually with one another, that it's just us with Nick, but that's actually completely false. We
I know
do.
there's some shit
We do
going down.
engage.
Why did they do that? To like
The
create a
same
clean image
same reason they
somehow, or-
wouldn't let me tell my story about being like a hoe. Like they
Yeah.
wouldn't. They were like, oh no. I was like, can I say sex worker? Because there's
How
parts.
dare them try to.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me tell. They wouldn't let me say.
They're like, we're
why.
just gonna have this kind of.
They wanted a little bit more wholesome. You know what I mean? So.
If you want to know the real Terry, this is her right here, goddammit.
Yeah. So you know, I wanted because during the season you'll kind of see the ups and the downs, and so whenever we're talking about like my trauma, I wanted them to understand that it's not the Davises, it's my past that's affecting me.
Okay.
And I wanted them to know that that's hard to have a monogamous relationship, let alone a polygamous one, when you're not healed from this type of lifestyle.
Right. I hope people really see this shit
So,
so they can really get
you know,
the context of your trauma when they watch the show now. Okay,
Yeah.
now that's
And so that's the only qualm I have with TLC because I'm like, my 600-pound life is not freaking wholesome. That's disgusting. Look at those people that are just dying and the people are bringing them freaking food and it doesn't matter. These big ass giant pizzas and stuff in their fucking face. That's pretty taboo to me. Like I don't know. So
yeah,
I
nah.
can't fucking talk about
Imagine
sex
being
work.
the cameraman. Imagine you being the cameraman and say you're just filming this.
It's exploitive, yeah,
God.
for sure. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm just saying,
yeah.
like,
Hey, pick up those chips next.
like.
How'd you that guy grab some of those Oreos? Why don't you?
Well, I don't understand what the taboo-ness is about it, but yeah, I definitely love a polygamous relationship, and I love the fact that Nick didn't work because or doesn't work because think about it, if he did, all that money would go to daycare, and if you look at Vera is like one time I was
He on
changed-
child support?
No, he lives in the house.
Oh, okay. My fault. My bad, Nick. You
He's
said
a dad. He's a
his money
stay-at-home
would go.
dad. He's involved with the children every day.
You're saying if all the money would go to daycare and that's okay.
If he were to
Because
work.
that's where my money go when I go to
So if
when
Nick
I go to
were
work. Part of my
all
money
that
goes
money's
to like
gonna
I guess
go
like child
directly-
expenses and
Yeah.
shit.
No, if
Whatever
he
child support
works,
says. I'm on child support.
we got to pay $1,200 a month, $2,400 a month in daycare. If he stays home, we eliminate that, and he gets to he has 2 degrees. He reads. He is an amazing father. Like, and then
He has time to
like,
lather.
He has time to lather, and also one time I was changing Vera, and she was looking at me. So she's a little bit younger, and she's looking at me, and she's like, "Get your words out, Mommy Teresa." And I said, "How do you know I want to say something?" She goes, "I can see you thinking." And she's like only 2 years old, but has this cognitive capability of identifying when someone is uncomfortable or wants to talk or
This baby's the next man.
you know what I mean? And that's solely because of the time that Nick spends with her. And imagine how amazing baby Charlie's going to end up being as well. And I
Baby
think,
Charlie.
Are the kids gonna be homeschooled? Or?
no, they'll go to like
Okay.
an actual school. But you know, it's Nick never lets us do dishes. That's fantastic. I don't have to cook unless I want to.
Oh, that's sweet of him.
Does he do the cooking? So
He'll do the cooking. The girls will do the cooking too. They'll kind of take turns and stuff.
Yeah.
I hop in whenever like I am needed, you know.
Okay.
But I'm not
You just cut
expected
veggies
to.
and shit.
I'm
Okay.
a sous chef.
Yeah,
I'm a
I got
sous chef. But yeah, I'll hop in when I'm needed. But sometimes I will cook some things that I do know how to cook. But they're better at that than me.
Gotcha.
Because everybody kind of figures out their roles there and stuff like that. Yeah.
So how many seasons have they been on already then?
They've been on 2 prior to this.
And did the show start with them, or was the show on before they got there too?
The show was on before they got there.
So how long has the show been on air then?
I think this is their 6th or 7th season.
There's
Okay.
like other couples and stuff like that.
There's other
Yeah.
couples. There's other.
Yeah, it's not just y'all. It's gonna
No.
like throughout the episode. It's
But
gonna like.
If you go on like a lot of the Instagram posts, they'll say like they really want the Davises to have their own show, because I feel like the Davises are the ones that have the least amount of drama and are actually really all in when it comes to polygamous style. No woman is kind of like, ew, I don't want another woman. Like I was actually on the show wanting another sister wife, you know, so to be 4 of us, you know what I mean? And so I think the other families kind of seem to struggle a little bit with the jealousy and that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
they act like they with that shit.
So they act like it, but they're
You know what I'm
not.
saying? But when it come down to the get down.
I think April had determined between like 3 or 4 when she didn't determine it. We all agreed, but she had expressed that on
3 or 4 more, or 3 or 4 all in total?
All in total.
Okay.
And then the personalities just start to conflict so much it doesn't make any sense, right?
I don't know. You just have to have a really big house, or like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, the more the merrier. But I feel like April and Jenny are legally married, so like me being there, we would bring another sister wife in. Then I would marry them, change our last name to Davis, and that way we can all feel like we're connected to Nick in that way, because we can't legally all marry Nick.
Yeah.
But then I seen on the preview that you and April are married too now?
No, just Jenny and April.
Oh, okay.
Me and Jenny look similar, so it's funny. People might confuse us sometimes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Are you planning on getting married to April or Jenny?
No, when the plan is that when another sister wife came in, I would marry her. So I would just change my last name to Davis, and then when she marries me, her last name will be Davis by default.
And if there is one, there's like a little bit of a interview process, right?
Oh,
That-
absolutely.
Huh.
You guys go through. So like, what's
Do they got to dress up?
No.
Like for the interview? Like, do they got to
No.
wear
We usually just
suit,
like go do something.
jacket?
We usually do something with just us girls without Nick, and kind of to determine if we think that they might be a good fit, and then if they are, then we come introduce them to Nick. And there's been quite a bit of dating that's happened on and off camera, so you'll get to see a lot of that on the show too.
Okay.
Us,
I'm
trying
excited to
find
see that. I
other-
want to
so
see this
during
shit
the season
now.
were you
So,
like heavily recruiting, like really trying to?
I was
So
really
there was a lot of that?
trying. I really was. I mean, it's not on. I don't know how much of it's going to be on camera, because there's only so much that they can put. You know what I mean? Especially with other families.
Time wise, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, came on to a couple of my girlfriends and and some of them are just like, no, I don't want to be in a relationship with that many people. And so, you know, it had kind of blown up in my face with one girl, because I wasn't really honest that I was in a polygamous relationship. I just kind of put it out there. I was interested in a lesbian relationship, and then I kind of sprung it on her later. It just blew up in my face. So it's just best to be honest of what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of weave out all the extra games and rigmarole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What about like social media? For the relationship that you guys are in, and then 2 for the filming. I'm guessing it's pretty restrictive for the filming. You can't show certain things. But like right now, you're
Yeah.
saying some things that are contradictive to what I guess the show put out there. So do they monitor that? Like
I mean, I don't know. I feel like they're not supposed to post any like pictures of me or whatever until that show is like completely aired. You know what I mean?
Okay.
'Cause
They
don't
can't.
wanna-
They can't post.
They
any of that.
can't post any. I can't post any like
You can't post anything
posters.
with them.
I mean, I've gone against the grain,
Yeah.
you know, a couple of times. I mean, what are they gonna do?
Okay. Because I was going to collaborate on the Instagram clips with you. I don't know if
You're
that's.
like at TLC.
At TLC. Yeah, I don't know. You
I
can
know,
if you want to.
but I don't know if you were allowed to.
I didn't
I
say
don't wanna get you
anything
in
that
trouble,
goes
girl.
on in the show that hasn't already aired. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I haven't said anything like that. I stand on that. If TLC wants to know my qualm with them, like, you should have let me talk about being a hooker. And I
Yeah.
didn't say hooker, I said sex worker. You should have let me tell my story. You should have let me tell the world why I have so much trauma instead of just making me look like this fucking crazy lady. You know what I'm saying? This trauma comes from somewhere, and I like the world to. I have a platform to tell the world that this is the issue, and you silenced me. That's not cool.
Do you feel like that's kind of the character they were trying to build off of you? Is like a
This crazy lady coming on
Yeah.
too strong to Nick, probably for their
Yeah.
fucking ratings.
yeah,
And I think, like, that hurt my feelings because there were so many gems that you could have used on those clips. There's so many things that are beautiful things that I say about Nick and the family. You didn't have to cut it to make me look like a villain, there's a clip that says, I just want Nick all to myself, let's get that straight. I said, it's not like I want Nick all to myself, let's get that straight. So they cut it.
yeah.
And they make it look like I'm this villain coming in trying to disrupt this happy poly family, and that's not what I'm trying to do at all.
Motherfuckers always misconstruing your motherfucking words, son.
You know what I mean?
From
I don't
PG
like
to
that.
goddamn TLC, and it's always these goddamn. It's always these goddamn acronyms.
Acronyms. Those
Yeah.
acronyms are out there.
I
Out to
feel
get us.
completely misunderstood. You know what I mean? I feel completely misunderstood.
Facts, man.
So that I have no qualm with TLC knowing that. I think that, because I couldn't say it on their network.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to say it here.
Rush
I didn't
Hour
sign.
Don't
Network
nobody watch
allows-
our shit anyway.
Rush Hour Network's
I
about
know.
free speech.
I didn't sign anything that said I wasn't allowed to talk about being a hooker anywhere in regard blah 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 blah. Blah. I didn't sign anything that said that. I just signed that they could use my
Yeah.
footage. You know what I mean?
Cool.
So I remember, do you remember when we were in the studio, like, I don't know, a few months ago or something like that? And we were talking about this stuff, and you mentioned that the family wasn't real supportive of your music career.
Right.
Now, they knew your history. I mean, you've got kind of a wild history to come into
Yeah.
a relationship,
Sure.
but it was the music that they were kind of like, that was the thing that they didn't really tolerate.
Yeah, they didn't. And you'll see that on the show too. But yeah, they don't support the rap career. Nick doesn't think I have any business rapping. He thinks that.
Now hold the fuck on. Nick was cool, but he's not appreciating these fucking bars.
No, he doesn't think I should rap.
Nick, check yourself before you fucking wreck yourself, buddy. That's all I gotta say.
So, and that of course hurts because he would show me so many songs that made me want to, he would to teach me things and to guide me into a different direction. So I wanted to make music that he might share with people that guide them in a better direction towards God or towards some, epiphany in life, whatever the case may be. And so I took it very seriously when I write my bars and I do the type of rap music I do, as a thank you to Nick for showing me what he showed me in life. So that's why it was very upsetting that he was like, I don't want you doing that. But I think he was also mad at the the amount of money I was spending on this dream.
Yeah,
this
7
goal.
figures.
Yeah, I was spending a lot of money on these endeavors.
But motherfuckers gotta hear this
You
shit,
gotta
son.
hear this. It's not like I sucked. I don't think I sucked.
No.
I think
No,
I
you
think
don't.
I think I'm a good rapper.
No,
I may
as
not
hell.
know J. Cole or Eminem, but I mean, I
no,
can kick some flows.
you
I
put
got a
you
story
put
to
shit
tell.
together good as shit. Way better than a lot of motherfuckers.
I can
Also,
do it
that's
pretty
like, yeah, you don't
alright.
want to compare yourself to like the greatest that have ever
Right.
done it. Yeah.
True. But I think writing for other artists is really fun. I just did a country song with Amy.
For real?
Yeah.
It's good. It's
For
really
real? Damn, I want to hear that shit, son.
Yeah, I'll play
Yeah,
it. I'll
it's
play it with me. Yeah.
For real? Okay, bet. Hell
It's
yeah.
good. I wrote the hook.
Should we play it on the show?
We'll play it at the end. I'll
Play it at
as
the
Yeah,
we-
yeah,
as
not
we're wrapping
right
up,
now, but
I'll
yes,
play it,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll play it at the end.
All right, bet. All right.
Yeah, it's really good, and it's about a man who finds out that his girlfriend's a prostitute, and a song's called "I Should Have Known Better." So it's a sad song.
I've been that man before.
You've been that man before.
Yep.
Yeah.
This bitch was like, she just always had money. I'm like, bitch, you don't work that much though. Like, where the fuck? And she had a gambling problem and shit. So like, I would see this bitch like lose like 5,000, like lose and win like
Yeah.
2 to 5,000 a night and shit. And I'm like, bitch, where is all this money coming from? And come to
Was
find
that
out,
the inspiration for the Who Bought It?
no. It could have been. It could have been like self-consciously.
We made he remade a Chris Brown song, and I shot the video to it.
Yeah, go. Who
It's
bought
pretty
it? Y'all go
funny,
check it out. It's on
I'm
YouTube.
actually,
For
yeah.
Chris Brown's body?
No, Chris Brown's No Guidance.
Oh,
I remixed it.
gotcha.
Shot a video
Well, they're
to
talking
it.
about that little Dicky song he has.
Oh, no, not that one.
That'd
But
Wild.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
And the way I found out was fucking like, she had a fucking homegirl. She was a little thought or whatever, and like she had a boyfriend she used to cheat on, and then finally like they got into it so much like the boyfriend started telling me things like, yo man, you better go get checked, man, and like she's doing shit behind your back, and yeah, she's a sugar baby, woo woo. I'm like, what? And I know he's not lying, cause like they would hide shit from him and like tell me things and shit. So it's like,
Yep, I know those days.
so, okay, so yep,
See,
nah.
okay, that's a perfect example of why the relationship you're in is so foreign to me and probably a lot of people. You know what I mean? Because people are probably used to that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just 4 people, and then not even like, well, 2 relationships or whatever. And then to be in a multi-person type of thing like that, like how much, like how do you teach yourself to tolerate it, or are you just naturally like able to do that?
Nick's a hell of a drug man. Like I feel like
He's a hell of a
drug. Like, and I
drug
don't mean
man?
like sexually. I mean like just everybody is enamored with Nick. I mean strangers, people at restaurants, like whether they know who he is or not, he just has this like aura about him that attracts people to him. He's incredibly intelligent. He's very humble, and the nucleus of the foundation, if you will, is that we all have in common, which is we all love Nick and we all want to take care of Nick. And because the more we take care of Nick, the more he takes care of us. And all the girls have never been in better positions that they have in their lives, and so being with Nick. And the world could be like, he's a pimp and he's this. Okay, well, I'm telling you right now, I know men right now that are working, but they're not working with much.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't consider them. And you know what I mean? And he may not work, but I mean, he's a stay-at-home dad. Look at stay-at-home moms. That's work. He's a stay-at-home dad. He works, trust me. He keeps the house clean. He does the cooking. He does everything with the kids and helps them develop into the, great human beings they're going to become.
Now I feel because when the female starts saying like that's what she do, like she gonna want it to be recognized as work. So I get it. Yeah,
It is work.
Yeah, it is
He's
work.
a stay-at-home dad. He's not lazy.
Yeah.
He's a stay-at-home dad to young children, a 3-year-old and a newborn. That's not easy.
Nah, it ain't, son. He ain't getting no
That's not
sleep.
easy.
And 3 women. It's 3 of y'all right now, right?
3, yeah.
Do Jenny and April like the music?
So sometimes
Are they supportive?
Sometimes they tell me they like it, like if I do like a country song or something, they like those songs. I
Yeah.
did like a song for my son,
No.
and they like that.
When
but
it's
they don't-
hip hop.
When it's hip hop, they think it's like culturally appropriating, and
Nah,
I feel
motherfucker,
like-
what?
I feel like I'm just.
Motherfuckers got shit to say, man. It's America, son.
You just
Yeah.
gotta
That's
express
what it's-
yourself. It feels, and I don't know anything about them, but it seems. Do they have lives outside of the family? Because it feels like you do. You've got.
Yeah.
Do they like, or are they? It's,
No.
Yeah, do they got dreams and aspirations?
I think I know Nick wants his own show for sure. Like
That's
the-
where
just
he's
him,
at.
or
No,
just the
with
family.
just like
Yeah,
just the family.
Just
Yeah,
the Davis
yeah.
family.
That's where his
their
focus
own
is.
show
Yeah.
would be great, and I think just because they are the epitome of a perfect picture of what polygamy should look like. We've talked about writing books about polygamy for like children's books.
Oh, okay.
Of how like I have many moms and
Gotta
one
introduce
daddy and
them to
many
it,
moms,
Yeah.
and so I think I don't know. I'm
They do, but it still sounds like it's focused on like family stuff, not
Yeah,
And
like
nobody's
Jenny
got a
draws. Like
side.
she's not trying to be a famous artist, but she's an amazing artist. She
Yeah.
draws impeccably well.
What?
Yeah, she's insane with it. April loves to paint too. She also likes to play the cello. You know, so
You guys should
I
collab.
see some shit. I see some shit happening. Like you said, you was already mixing in figure skating with the shit. Why not bring in a goddamn cello? Hello.
hello.
And you got an artist. She's like sketching fucking sketches in the crowd while you guys are
Just
performing.
making cover artwork, and you got the cello. Y'all could just
Yep.
be a
No, like
band.
while she's in the like while they're performing, she's like drawing
Yeah.
fan
Fans
like
and
merch,
stuff.
making merch.
Making merch. That's fun. Yeah. that would
Actually,
be
you know,
great.
speaking on that, so we're a couple hours away from getting a lot of exposure.
yeah.
So like over the next
no, that's dope,
year,
right?
over the next
Damn,
year,
that's
you're going to
crazy.
be like pretty well known. I mean, you're probably going to get hit up randomly by who knows, could be sponsors or
Gonna be a fucking star, Terry.
fans or whatever it is. Yeah, like do you have any plans with that? You're like, okay, I'm gonna start my own water company, or you know what I mean, like something like I'm gonna start my own merchandise line of some sort or something like that. Do you have?
Yeah, I think I might put it towards. You know, I definitely want to finish my book. I've been working on a book for some years.
Yeah.
I have a lot of chapters written, so I'd love to finish that. But again, I think just focusing on my goals as they are and utilize. Hopefully something comes about with it. Hopefully it's not just a one-hit wonder thing. And hopefully it brings a lot of education to people who do want to be in poly lifestyles. I think the Davis family is a prime example of how polygamy should be done.
Yeah.
And so I think that's just really a great opportunity to be a part of something like that that's so beautiful. And then at the same time, you know, maybe it might help me with my rap career. You never know. Hopefully. We'll see.
Oh, people there. You said you. Well, I guess you don't know until you see the show. They could
Yeah.
cut all the scenes that make any mention of it, but
I do mention it to Nick on the show. I did have to sign something that
Yeah.
that they could use it. Like I wrote the lyrics or whatever.
Mhm.
So they did ask me to kick some flows on the show. So I did. And
What? So TLC is appreciating.
yeah.
Okay, shout out to TLC.
They were
All right.
like, "Can you
Now
kick
you
some
guys are cool
flows?" I was
again.
like, "Sure." So hopefully they use it because that
First
would
you guys
be-
were bad.
That would be
but
good
now you guys are cool.
exposure for rapping. you
well, I
know?
knew I had a like an artist that I worked with in the past who was on American Idol, and he kind of used that for like a lot of. So you gotta host a lot of shows, be on a lot of shows and things like that, and they would always be announced like, you know, from American Idol, you know, or whatever, and that was kind of like he just leveraged it so he could get access to do things that he otherwise might not have been able to or whatever. I guess that's what I was kind of thinking as you got music going on, you're about to, you know, you'd be like, oh, from, you know, TLC's show, you know, Terry Legato, like.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you planning on it? Are you planning on kind of like using that?
I think so. I think I've planned on setting up a TikTok. I think when the show comes out, if there's anything that makes me look stupid, I'm just going to do some sort of comedic thing with a clip playing in the background about what really freaking happened. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I think TikTok will be a great avenue for
That's
that.
a good idea, yeah.
I think owning.
You could always clip the fuck out of this on your own.
Yeah,
Shit,
true.
hell yeah.
And I think having just my say about like what really happened, because they're gonna edit the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah.
And the producers, like, you know, taking you separate and putting things in your head and just little things like that the world needs to know that like reality TV sucks. Like I just hated that so much. Like I there's some things I just wanted off camera, you know, I just didn't want in front of the whole entire world. And so once those things were in front of the entire world, I'm like, holy crap, here we go.
Yeah.
You know, so you'll get to see a lot of ups and downs and stuff like that.
When
That's
the
dope.
filming's happening, is it just like how many cameras are in the room? Is it just a room full
Usually
of?
a good 3.
So there's 3 cameras. There's probably like a director of
And
some
get
sort.
your cameraman questions in.
Well, because what I'm thinking is like how uncomfortable would that be to just sit there and be like, we're gonna make dinner, and then you know there's like a
Cameras in your face.
Yeah, like a DP in the background, like move the shot, you know, put him over there. Like
Sean's
this
a
and that.
cameraman too, give y'all
And then,
context
Well,
and
they'll
the
shit.
post
camera's just
something or
focused on some
Yeah.
carrots or something. You're trying to cut, you know, it's like,
yeah. Sometimes it was like sometimes you'd like reenact something you had already spoken of, and then some things they did want to be don't talk about it till we get on camera, and so you know they have the little action thing go on in front of the cameras, and then we would just kind of roll with it. And
was it awkward or did you feel pretty natural in it, or did it feel like acting?
it didn't feel like acting. I was just nervous of what like the world was gonna think of me. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's hard not. They say that you're not supposed to worry about that, but like I read all the comments on TLC, on Instagram. There's like 300 comments. Not one of them are nice. Like not one is.
Nobody
real?
takes the time to say nice stuff.
No, not one comment. And I commented on it and I said, they said not to read the comments, but I'm here for all of them. And I
Yeah.
even liked and laughed at some of the nasty comments that were said. And maybe I shouldn't have gone that far, but I just wanted them to know that like I'm a human being, and you just said that. And if you go to my page, you can see that I'm the girl that you're saying that about.
Yeah.
And
Right.
that hurts my feelings. And instead of putting it out like that, I'm just like it, heart it, laugh it, heart it, laugh it. And I think it helps me. Like they say, don't read the comments, but for me, it helps me because I'm getting ready to do a battle rap. They're gonna say, he's gonna say horrible things about
Yeah.
me, you know. So why not prepare myself of these kind of insults and things
PG's
like
probably
that.
looking through the comments for inspiration.
Oh sure,
Yeah, no, people are mean as
Absolutely.
fuck on the internet, man.
they really are.
Fucking
Yeah.
pussies. All right.
They made fun of me saying creamy body. They said that I look old enough to be Jennifer's mother.
Huh.
That I have diseases in my nose. What
Doesn't even make sense.
are you talking about? And that I'm an
Almost not even
insecure
funny.
white bitch that's taking care of a micro pimp. Like,
Michael.
that one's. That
just
was a little
horrible,
funny.
nasty things. That's not nice. You know?
It's
That's
not
so
nice. Yeah, it's not nice. A little funny, but not nice.
Not
Did
nice.
you ever see the, I can't remember who did it, like Jimmy Fallon or something like that? He'd have people come on and they'd read like the worst
The worst
tweets and
things.
things like that about him.
Mm-hmm.
If you get good material, you're gonna have to come back here and we'll do
and
that.
say the
and
things
if it,
that
yeah,
they've
if, it,
said.
if
Oh,
it's
I
gonna be
know.
funny,
That would be
yeah,
great. I
come
would
back.
love that. But yeah, I'm not gonna watch it tonight. I'm gonna wait till I get to San Antonio this weekend with my girlfriend Jessica. It's my birthday this weekend. So
Yeah.
What? Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
You.
Ew.
So we're gonna watch it at the Airbnb. We got an Airbnb with like a nice pool in the backyard, and it's really nice.
When is that Saturday? You said you're gonna wait. It's Monday now.
Yeah, I'm leaving Friday.
So is that gonna be difficult to not like to avoid hearing about it?
And this comes out what, Wednesday?
Yeah. This comes
So
out Wednesday.
you got two things to watch.
I got two things. I'm probably will watch this before I watch the sister wife thing. I'm sure I'll see
What?
little clips on IG or TikTok or something like that.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I definitely just wanted it to be raw and real with my friend. She wanted it to be my first time watching it, her first time watching it. So I
Right,
was
right.
like,
No,
okay,
that's
I'll
dope.
wait for my birthday to get there and watch. So
Okay, okay.
yeah,
That battery's about to die. We're at like
Yeah.
that's okay.
All right, girl. Well, man, Terry, we kicked it.
We did kick it.
For real, man.
I think we learned a lot. That was a nice journey.
Nah,
You
for
got a lot
real,
of stuff
right?
Going on, yeah, a lot of things.
Thank you.
That was
have
dope as hell.
happened. I think
Yes.
your book will be definitely interesting for people to. In the book's about your life. Is that what?
Yeah.
And it, do you kind of go into like little stories of things that happen and stuff like kind of like in more detail than
Yeah, stories
we just
from
breezed
my
over
like
things.
childhood and
Yeah.
my father.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to like touch on like how the parents feel about this journey and all this shit. I ain't really get there and shit, so.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Yeah, I'll definitely talk about my childhood and how I grew up and that sort of thing. But also, there's more to me than just being a prostitute. And
Right.
So it's a choice that I made for survival at the time when my parents couldn't handle me being home anymore.
Yeah.
I was acting a damn fool, and I had to.
Just wouldn't stop rapping. Or
Wouldn't
get that
stop.
rap out of here.
God damn, Dad, you always mad. Why not go get him?
No.
I was mad because I got a pin in my pad.
But yeah, so my parents definitely made me move out because I was a handful, and so.
Nah, I bet.
So for
You in-
survival, that's
You're in Park Hill, fucking listening to goddamn Mac 10 and shit, and yeah,
That was a
in the
problem.
suburbs and shit. Yeah, I can see like what the fuck?
What the fuck, Teresa?
Yeah, god damn it.
God damn it. So yeah, I'll definitely talk about my childhood. Definitely talk about the decisions I made, but then getting out of the life that I thought was just. I thought rap was the only way to get out, and it goes to show you there's
You
other
over here
ways
thinking
out.
like you think like a
Other
nigga
ways
in the
out
hood and
of the
shit.
game. You don't have to be a rapper to stop hoeing. You can stop today.
Yeah.
You can stop today.
There's options. You can
There's
be on
options.
reality TV.
Yep, there's that. You can be an HVAC.
And
Start an HVAC
another thing
business.
to
And
know
that- well,
is
that-
like
same thing, but yeah.
white people also have dreams to make it out. Just like with rap and shit. Like we also learned that.
Oh, shit.
So, oh man, this has been very insightful.
Good.
This is good. This is good talk.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Hell yeah,
Right at
man.
the end, before the battery
too.
dies here and we
Yeah.
mess
Well-
up another episode like we
Right.
have in the past.
Yeah, facts.
What do you call it? Thank you for being here, Terry.
Nah,
Welcome.
Terry, I
Episode
appreciate you,
25.
man, for being here, man. This is a dope ass episode, man.
Yeah,
Hell
thank
yeah,
you for
man.
having me.
All right, cool. I'm gonna
right,
play your
y'all.
song, and
Oh, yeah,
you guys
play the
get to
song.
listen to it. Until
And
the
make
battery
sure y'all
dies.
go tune in. TLC is already, by the time this come out, it's already aired. Y'all go watch it. It's on TLC.